Okay. So should I translate that? How could I have been so blind? I should have known from the very beginning that they would find a way to twist everything. Turn it all upside down. In their hands, every endeavor becomes an instrument of gold, every care becomes a stake. It was all a mistake, all of it, but maybe it's not too late to fix it. I need to shut everything down. Empty is the silent obedience. This isn't what I wanted. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Do great things, you have to overcome great obstacles, I know that, but still, it never means to scare my life. So they're already planning on dragging even into all of this. I know of only one way to protect my son. Even? You have to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. Okay. Build quick then. Beholder 2. Few days later. Transfer to the ministry approved. Get to work as soon as you arrive in Helmer. A Cunningham. Yes, your father is dead. More info when we meet. Okay. Hands, profile, inventory, map. Skills. There you see. I assume you're the one I've been waiting for. My name is George Hemmings. Nice to meet you. It's quite a big deal, Evan. Fine. I've been with the ministry for 8 years, 4 months and 12 days. In that time I processed 18,342 applications, had 1,629 cups of coffee and witnessed 284 incidents of civic disorder. Don't ask me how many times I've been sent to welcome a new employee on his first day. How many? 0. Zilch. Not once in all those 3,052 days. So there has to be something special about you, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you gotten me mixed up with someone else? I'm just here to be a clerk. My name's Even Redgrave. Red Grey. I said, Red Grey? Red Grey? Oh God, your father. Go on, Hemnitz. What do you want to say? Our deepest condolences. I can't imagine what you must be going through right now. And to think I saw him just 58 hours and 23 minutes before his death. We weren't that close, to be honest. We hadn't talked in a decade. Until yesterday, I didn't even know he worked here. Your father didn't just work here. He was one of the most respected people in the ministry. One of the few people to make it to the very top. And the most amazing thing is, he never looked down on his subordinates. He was an open and honest man. It happened. The police found anything else? People like us never told much, so I only know one or two things for sure. The rest is all just hearsay and fantasies dreamed up by the employees. With nothing better to do. Oh, sorry. What are the facts? 47 hours and 23 minutes ago, your father fell from a window on the top floor of the ministry. He fell 37 floors, hit the pavement, and died instantly. Law enforcement are working tirelessly to find out how and why this happened, or at least that's what they say they do. That's not much to go on. I might have some important information to give you in connection with your father's death, but it would be better to discuss it somewhere quiet than after I have given you your instructions and shown you to your desk. You're here for a reason, after all. Ready for your first day at the ministry? Let's get to it. This is considered quite rightfully. We are one of the most beautiful and well-equipped buildings in the country. Have a look for yourself. It's 226 meters tall, contains 12,742 offices spread out over its 37 floors, and welcomes over 325,000 visitors a day. Sometimes I catch myself thinking about all those thousands of people and trying to calculate just how many more consumer goods they could be producing if they didn't have to spend all their time waiting in lines. But even I can handle those kind of numbers. I always do it. I got the statue next to the vice leader of this square. Took 5,500 tons of concrete and 2,400 tons of metal to build it. The statue weighs 8,000 tons. We could have built 8 kindergartens and a hospital with all those materials, but the ministry knows what the people really need. Impressive, isn't it? It's called in different payment is where your father met his end. Now all the gossip love to hang around here. You can listen in on them, but you are not likely to hear anything particularly useful or nice. So get used to it though. That's just how it is around here. No matter what position you're in, you got to listen carefully, take note of everything and report it to the higher ups. Yeah, go in. The safety and security of the ministry are another source of pride for us. The security guards can be some of your best friends here, especially if you're able to come to some kind of arrangement with them. Our guards have thwarted 985 terrorist acts this year alone. That's an average of almost 4 attempts a day. Make sure you have always got some cash on just in case, and don't do anything to spoil the numbers. Do you follow me? Shooter! Okay. As said before, there are 37 floors and twice that many underground, at least according to the official data. The higher the floor, the better the job. If you work hard, you might make it to the top, but keep in mind that a lot of people want to get promoted, so competition here is fierce and merciless. People here would do anything for a promotion, so scheme against their co-workers, some suck up to their bosses. Some nut jobs even try to further their careers by working hard. Those people aren't right in the head. The way all of this is set up, it's next to impossible to get anywhere by working hard. Though I think someone with your last name won't have much difficulty moving up the ladder. One day you will get a promotion and step into the elevator. Best of all, everyone else on this floor will be jealous. We should always remember why we are here and what it took to get us here. Every now and then it's worth showing the proper respect to one of who sacrificed everything for his people. Remember, a wise leader is ever vigilant. Things like happiness and sadness come and go, but the leader is ever present. This is where we hold general meetings. They're usually pretty mundane. Some people get rewarded for their work, others get reprimanded for theirs. Sometimes we also publicly condemn the actions of our neighbor states. One smarter suggested that we call the meetings 5 minutes of hatred. He got reprimanded on the spot and hasn't made any further suggestions since. Or more accurately, he hasn't been able to. We also sing patriotic songs here sometimes. I've sung the national anthem 426 times. The first floor of the museum has an area of 440,000 square meters. Incredible, isn't it? 440,000 square meters of bureaucratic heaven. So, okay. In those lines, every single person standing there has come here with a problem. Whether it's a real issue or not isn't up to us to decide. Our job is to send people to the right. Next when he sees clumsy as they come, he's always dropping something. I can never remember his name. You can help me if you want, but helping others isn't really the done thing around here. One hand, of course, people might be grateful for your help. On the other, you never really know what other people are up to. Most of the people here wouldn't pass up the chance to trip you up or stab you in the neck or in the back. And I mean that quite literally, but what you do is up to you. Yes, of course, let's all kick Morris when he's done. That's anyone who still hasn't kicked Morris today yet. I already had coffee poured over my head and a pin on my seat. He lays to push clumsy old Morris, the doormat around, and laugh at him while he's crawling on the floor collecting his paper. Let me help you. Very fun, sir, very fun. Being serious, though, be happy to help you pick up everything up. Really? Are you from another ministry? Or are you just new? It's my first day. That explains. I wonder if you will stay that way or if you become just like the others. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. Clumsy Morris might not be the most useful person to have as a friend, and he might not be the best pleasant person to be around. But be sure that I will return your kindness as best as I can. many one choice. Keep in mind you can't help everyone, no matter how hard you try. Trust me, I've tried. Sometimes the best choice is not to get involved. And here's the general hall. You'll be spending a lot of time here working or talking to co-workers. That's your desk. Take a look around. I'll give you your first assignment when you're ready. No. I think I was gonna. Button. If you had a look around, then I'll take you to your workplace and show you the road. You already know what your job involves. Listen to the briefing. Tell me about my job. So, right now we're in the general hall. People working in these booths and visitors to ministries and offices. This place is the front line of our bureaucratic defense. Only the chosen few are allowed through. You're talking about us? You feel like you've been chosen? Everyone always thinks that they are special and different, but in fact, we are all the same. 2 square meters of skin, 260 bones, 5 liters of blood. Well, as long as you eat right and you're not a decorated blood donor, that is. That's it. Sooner or later we all die, except for the wise leader, of course. But before we get to die, we have to work hard. Oh, how nice, so. You're dealing with visitors. Listen to their appeals, figure out which forms they need, decide which ministry they have to see, and then send them to an available office. You need to press the right buttons in your terminal, print out the form, and give them to visitors. Okay? What kind of forms are there? We have 4 types of forms. Requests, complaints, denunciations, and information. Choose the most suitable type. Based on the appeal, you can find some useful information about the different types of forms in your terminal if you're having a hard time choosing one. How many ministries are there? In actual fact, a great many ministries are established and abolished every single day. And we never have enough time to keep up the register up to date. Fortunately for you, Big Six never change. Ministry of Order, Patriots, Social Care, Labor, Culture, and Sports, and Science and Technology. Just listen to the visitors carefully and decide which of these 6 ministries to send them to. Offices. Mention the offices. Each ministry has several offices here. You will see the weekly timetable in your terminal. Been clear so far, here anyway. Now let's see how much theory differs from practice. Okay, so let's start with the basic, the forms. Your task for today is to process 5 visitors. You will earn authority for meeting your quota. Authority? I would rather have money. Even in our ministry, authority is much more valuable than money. Anyone can steal or find money, but authority has to be earned. Without it, you can forget about promotions, rewards, and your whole career. If you don't have enough influence in the ministry, your colleagues won't even talk to you. What a lovely day. Family. The atmosphere here is pretty intense. If you don't mind me asking, do you have a family? Yes, I do. I have a wife, 2 children, a dog, and a Class D apartment like everyone else. What about you? A wife and daughter. They're moving here to join me a little later. Dog. I heard it isn't easy to get a dog these days. It's not too difficult, it just takes a while. You have to submit all 7 types of application, pass a medical examination, undergo biological and narcotics screenings, provide excerpts from your bank statements and the tenant's register. As well as your employment certificate and copies of all your papers from your passport to the deed of ownership of your fridge. Permission from the neighbors, nothing that any seasoned bureaucrat can handle. And that dog makes the kids so happy. I heard it isn't easy to get a dog these days. That's what the children. How many children do you have? 2. Esther is my pride and joy. She already knows all of the year's directives by heart. At the age of 5. Adam is 2 years younger. I'm so proud of his son too. The thing is that he is special. I'm happy. Aspergillus Nigel. What's that? It's a fairly common black mold. Class G buildings are full of it, and it's very hard to get rid of. The consequences of spending too much time around it are, well, meningitis is not the best thing for a 3-year-old. That's terrible. Not really, we got used to it. Anyway, he's our son and we love him. Sometimes he even recognizes who we are. Does your wife mind you working so much? I'm doing important work and Rose knows that. All loyal citizens owe a debt to society and that trumps everything else. Sometimes she has puzzles at how particular debt seems to have gotten so large, but that's just a little joke of hers. That's D? Almost all officials who served more than 5 years of would have placed in line for a Class D housing. We spent years and years on the waiting list before we got our apartment. It's a dream come true. We have our own bathroom. I heard that you were allocated a Class D apartment right away. You were incredibly lucky. I suppose having the surname Redgrave has its advantages. Huh? How can I earn authority? Visitors? Visitors, they are just people, not like you and me, of course. We work for the ministry. These are ordinary people with ordinary problems. When they can't solve these problems themselves, they come to us. We are the last hope. Remember, if you don't help them, no one else will. They might cry, swear, laugh, and even threaten you. They can be unpleasant, rude, mean, and cruel. But always remember that they came here to get help. And your job is to help them. You understand? No, your job is the process. They request correctly, whatever or not that helps them has nothing to do with it. You won't go helping people at your own expense now, will you? The only one here who actually cares about strangers, and I stick out like a sore thumb because of it. Okay. Let's try this now. Welcome to the Patriot Terminal. 5 forms, 10 minutes. Ban on mass mailings. Presenting a review of the new 1985 movie, it's a delight to witness such a great work of art, but a magnificent world for the water, a cinematic masterpiece. Information, I guess. Cultural and sport. Personal, social care. Okay. Okay. Next. My neighbor, the designer Peter Blood, said yesterday that our coat of arms looks like an upside down pyramid. Okay. No complaint. Yes. Monday. No! Damn it. Conductor of an orchestra and the trumpet players. What happened to the old ones? One of them went to war, another drinks every day as a result. The third simply vanished. If you don't get me trumpeteers, the concert for the anniversary. Great leaders rise to the power is doomed. They've also settled for runners and swimmers as long as they have decent luck. West. Sport. Where do I submit the completed family trees for the population census? Nation. Function. That was the wrong one. When I collect my father's belongings, he turned 85 and we took him to the National Museum Center yesterday, but the old loon decided to take Grandpa's gold watch in with him. I think it's my inheritance. Request. Nope. Wrong. No shit.
Le velegana barbari carrozze.
Didn't go so well.
Perché bennina? Alem sama.
Even try not to make mistakes in job, listen carefully to visit and direct them to available officers. The work you do here is of the utmost importance to our country. I have nothing else to tell you about your job. You're on your own now. Get settled in, meet your colleagues and authorities. You roll up your sleeves and work hard 8 hours a day. Sooner or later you will be promoted to manager and get to work 12 hours a day. Is that an exciting thought? Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. Thank you, George. Make a note in the journal that you have had your briefing. All the necessary documents are in that over there. Take them to Magda Rakovic, boss's secretary. I'll wait for you by the statue. We still have more to talk about. Okay. What do you want? You know, that's not a very respectful way to address an older woman now, is it? I'm sorry. Now what? George Hemnitz asked me to give you these documents. You didn't look inside, I hope? I'm not interested. I didn't ask if you're interested. Reading silly papers like these when you don't have a top-secret clearance can cost you your freedom or your life. Make myself clear? Perfectly, but I prefer not to stick my nose into other people's business. I don't care where you stick any of your extreme in this. There are rules, regulations, and instructions that must be observed if you want to stay in the ministry for more than a day. If you make mistakes, nothing will save you, not even your name. What's wrong with my name? You're still here? Don't try my patience. Sorry, I'm leaving already. Jesus. Okay. Morris, wait! It's me, clumsy Morris. Do you remember me? You helped me pick up my papers when everyone else ignored me? I wish I could thank you. Here you are. It's not much, but it's the best I can do. It's not better to teach you than a book. They help you learn new skills. Thank you, Morris. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you. I've been working here for 15 years and you're the first person who actually stopped to help. After the leader. How to save state property new scale, picking crossbar locks. What a lovely day. What did you want to talk about? About your father. What happened to him was yourself, or there's something I have to tell you. Go on. If most 20 people in the whole country know what I'm about to tell you, I'm taking huge risk by divulging these details to you, so I have to ask you, don't say a word to anyone, okay? Let's hear it. As you know, I was appointed to the position of floor inspector several years ago, but at the same time I was enlisted to work in Department 6. Department 6, that's a myth. No sane person actually believes in it. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Department 6 is considered to be a myth because that's how the person in charge wanted it. More precisely, that's how your father wanted it. Yeah? My father was the head of Department 6. What went on then? Work on Heimdall. Secret project held by your father began at that time. That's how we know. I've always been good with numbers, so I was invited on board to assess statistical errors and their potential consequences. He didn't talk much about himself, but he mentioned having a son a few times. What else did he say about me? We didn't keep in contact for the last 10 years. He did mention that he was no longer in touch with you, but he always hoped that someday you would come and join him. Why do you think so? He wrote you a letter a few days before his death. It seems he knew what was going to happen to him. A letter? Do you have it with you? No, I keep it at home. I didn't expect you to turn up so soon. I'll give it to you tomorrow and tell you everything you know. Somewhere quiet. Please also a biometric safe. I don't know what's inside, but it must be something valuable. Thank you, George. I don't know how to thank you. I mentioned that when your father was good to me, this is the least I can do for you. Project? What was this Heimdall project? Not here, not now, it's too dangerous. We have to find a quiet place and the right time. How about tomorrow? Tell you everything, and you can decide what to do with the information. Goodbye. Tell me about my father, George. We'll have some time to talk some more. See you tomorrow. Good to see you. Do you remember me? No. I don't remember you. I'm an old friend of your father's. We were friends. We worked side by side for many years. I visited your home often. Don't you remember? Mother used to make fantastic rhubarb pies. He passed away a long time ago. I know. I went to her funeral and to your father's. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't get a chance to say my goodbyes. I'm afraid your father's death is a complicated matter and someone at the top wanted to sweep it under the rug as quickly as possible. That's why I came to you. We need to talk about your work. How was your first day going? Everything's moving very quickly. Just a week ago I was planning to visit my father and introduce him to my family. In the end, I didn't even make it to his funeral. I understand even. Do you three ever patch things up? No. I never got the chance. I'm sorry. If I had known that things were that bad, I would have arranged to transfer here much sooner. Are you the one who got me assigned to the ministry? I am indeed, and by now you might have guessed that it wasn't down to your good looks and winning smile. You ever come here alone? Where's your family? Everything's okay. They're with Miriam's parents in Reading at the moment. Reading? There's hardly anything there apart from coal mines and some pretty unpleasant mining types. Not the best place for a woman and her child. I realize that, and I have to get the new apartment ready for them as soon as possible. Okay, I'm ready to answer your questions. My father's death then? James, do you know anything about my father's death? Not much. The floor bosses were involved in some way, that's all I know, and I can't conduct a full investigation. Why not? Investigations are what you and your division do. Even the only insight I had in the ministry was your father. Clearly, he discovered something very important, got taken out for it. All the evidence disappears if you just walk in the front door, meaning that the investigation into the ministry and your investigation into your father's death are one and the same. I want to help you. Up to here, find some dirt on those bastards in the ministry and find out who's responsible for your father's death. I'll make sure they get punishment they deserve. Where should I begin? I'm not a detective. The main task is to listen to what people say, make a note of everything and ask the right questions. Learn about your job and about your colleagues. It's not as though you have anywhere else to be, so become one of the team and find out what they're all interested in. Everyone's watching TV shows these days, so you should start watching them too. You and your new friends need something to talk about. By the way, I left a book in your bookcase. There's some general information about terminal interfaces in there, as well as descriptions of several ways to crack simple passwords. You can find lots of useful information in your colleagues' terminals. I'll take some time to read it all, but they'll pay off. Hey, I met one of my colleagues, George Hemnitz. Told me a lot about my father. Apparently they were close friends. No name. Yes, they worked together. Sure, tell me about the letter. Tell my father have written a letter for me. It's interesting. Where's this letter? I would like to see it. Let me just bring it tomorrow. If you know when you have it, it's important. Try to find out as much as you can from him. Ministry. Why am I working here? What did you move me? Why do you see I need a man inside the ministry? Why? If you can arrange a transfer like mine so easily, but then surely you must have plenty of insiders here or they're ready. I assume my father was one of them. First of all, getting you this job wasn't easy at all. Second, I need a man I can trust. What for? I'm the head of the department that monitors the authorities, the IID. International Investigations Division? Exactly right. And my main goal is to find out which of our top officials truly serve the people and which ones bring shame upon the name of our great leader. That kind of information can be obtained only with the help of an insider. That's why I need you. Slowly but surely you're going to climb your way up the career ladder from the very bottom and shine light into every one of the ministry's dark corners. Apartment? Tell me about the apartment. It's a typical mid-level ministerial apartment. Sorted it out for you. Father's property. It's been seized while the investigation's ongoing. You know, even I couldn't even get my hopes up. And the apartment we lived in back when my mother was still alive. I'm afraid some new tenants have already moved in. I'm sorry. Vultures. You own this apartment? No, even. You can live in it for as long as you work for the ministry. You still have to pay the bills, otherwise you'll be sleeping on the street. As an undercover agent for IID, you're going to have to play by the rules to avoid unwanted attention. I'll pay your bills today, but from tomorrow on, you will have to take care of them yourself. The Ministry of Housing is extremely strict, as you know. Even a minor debt will get you arrested. One has to show due respect for labor, communal property, and all that stuff. Plus, there are 603 people waiting in line for this apartment. Check. Goodbye. Get there. Welcome in Terminals, Volume 1. Summary, new skill, hacking Patriot Terminals, how to save state property. New skill, picking crossbones. Passion to lead TV show. Talking audience, young Patriots. Audience. Walking Boreans TV show. Active young people. Okay. Ciao. Slip them. Like a terminal. In the speech, huh? You'll get a hit today, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder for a very special occasion. We're here to reward someone. Our country is big, unique, and beautiful. We are united by common concerns and common pleasures. We are also united by our long-standing tradition of rewarding the worthy among us and wishing them the very best. And today that worthy individual is your colleague, Comrade Hemnitz. It is vitally important that we believe in ourselves and our own strength and in our country. We work, and in doing so we achieve many great things. I'd like to sincerely thank you, dear friends, for all of your victories and achievements, your understanding and trust, and your genuine, heartfelt concern for our great state. Today, every one of us can become a little better. To achieve this, all we need to do is treat our parents with love and gratitude, give our children and family the attention and care they deserve, respect our colleagues, cherish our friends, defend truth and justice, be merciful, and help those in need to support. Most importantly, we must never betray the cause of our great nation. After all, each of us is rewarded according to their deeds. All hail our great state, peace and prosperity to our great motherland. I wish you happiness, health, and prosperity. Hurrah! So I was hanged right in front of me. I have to ask someone what's going on here. Magda Rakovic is bound to know something. Get it on the way, young man. Let's wait. Wait. About 10 minutes have been executed. You're coming just to tell me what everybody already knows. You're the only one I know in the whole ministry. All you need to know is who you answer to and where your workplace is. It definitely makes my job harder. What workload increase? Why is there such an increase on your workload? Hemnitz is dead, meaning that he can't do his job and therefore must be fired. When an employee is fired, they have to hand over their official stamp and any secret documents they may have. They also have to sign the safety journal and provide a form saying that they have no books from the ministry libraries in their possession. And most importantly, he did not hand over his pass. The security service must have his things. Go to the guard at the checkpoint and tell him I sent you. He will give you Hemnitz things. Take this map of the ministry. Without it, you'll be wandering the halls until the end of time. What are you doing here? You don't shut. Compliment.
Very
Very good. You look wonderful. Every compliment for fools like Emma Hazer. They have no effect on me. Didn't mean anything bad. Nothing good will come out of it either. Weather? Do you like the weather? The forecast said it would be sun. Meteorology is a scientific justification of false weather forecast. You don't believe in weather forecast? The forecast is something you wait for, and weather is something you have. I don't see any point in idly waiting for anything. So, do you like your job? Work is not meant to be liked, it is meant to be done. But still, you get to decide whether you leave by yourself or are dragged away by security for distracting people from their work. Family? Okay, do you have a family? Young man, don't you think that's none of your business? It's just trying to be polite. Politeness is just well-organized indifference. Keep this up and everyone will hate you. Hey. Goodbye. Now. It's been a drag. Lost and found. Who are you? I haven't seen you before. Hi, my name's Eben. I'm new. New, eh? I'm Sabrina Marwitz. Here's my advice, newbie. If you don't want to lose your mind and your life, keep away from the vending machine. What kind of weather? Do you know the temperature today? Do I look like a thermometer? What do you want to know? Talk about trading. How do you make it past security? The ministry is a restricted access area. What do you think people eat in restricted areas? Here? You used to have a whole canteen on this floor. When it was shut down to cut costs, folks started dying of starvation right at their workplaces, so the boss had to okay selling food here. And nobody stops you. I'd love to see him try. Wow, so you're quite a big shot. Please, I started out as a janitor here. You know how it goes though? Nobody pays attention to the hired help. I've seen and heard a lot. Once the canteen got shut down, I put two and two together and went straight to the boss. We agreed on an amount fairly quick. The security chief, though, became a problem. So I had to remind him of what happened on the day of order a couple of years ago, and he came to his senses pretty sharpish. Ever since, security just smile and wave at me. What happened? Yeah, right. Want to start smuggling pies too? And okay? And take my job away? Yeah. Recommend cranberry extract. It energizes you and keeps you loose. Lost and found. Maybe stand here a little when you sit alone all day. You just want to chat with someone. Go ahead. Lost and found. Be in charge of the lost and found. Yes. Where do things in the box come from? Do people bring them? Mostly the pathologist. How responsible of him. Yes, his orders. If someone dies with secret documents, he brings them here. Ready? Wait. Nice weather for ducks, eh? Work. What does your job involve? You come in on time, issue fines, go home. That's all? That was a break bonus. Sounds like a dream job. Yep. You know that you must have been had a lot of time to eat. Food is a problem. And how do you solve it? You eat. At all? Sometimes I find motivates for pies or confiscate them. Aren't you afraid of getting food poisoning? I'm not afraid of anything. I saw shit when I was at the front. I ate shit. I was shit. I'm safe now. Physical shape. How do you manage to stay in such great physical shape? Regular exercise with a baton in the open air. That's all? Yep. Family? Yeah, family? No. There never was? Was. No. När the record sent me, I came to get Hemnit's belongings. It was left. Left? Has someone already been here? Colleague took some box and left. What colleague? My business. Things. Here's Father's letter. I suppose I could open it a little more carefully, but the hell with the envelope. I need to know what's in it in there right now. Dear son, if you read this, I must already be dead. Forgive me for pushing you away, for the fact that we haven't been as close these last few years as we used to be. You may not believe me, but this was my own unusual way of trying to protect you. Even my death serves this purpose, to protect my son. I don't know who else might read this letter, so I cannot risk telling you everything. Therefore, I have left everything important in special boxes throughout the ministry. Only you can open them. The locks are coded with to your biometrics. I hope you manage to put it all together and make the right decision in the end. You should receive the first box along with this letter. You have to find the rest yourself, and most importantly, don't trust anyone. I wish I could equip you with something more pleasant, but good luck, and I love you so. Okay. Can he say Lemon, damn it. That's about Hemnit's belongings. Did by any chance take any of Hemnit's things? No. Hello. Never seen him. I'm new here. Nicholas Page, the courier. What's about Hemnit's belongings? Do you take any of Hemnit's belongings? No. Do you know where I could buy some useful things? You can buy some things from me, but I don't do business with folk I don't trust. Talk about what? Yeah, but you work as a courier. Shitty be job. No. You talk to you. What a lovely day for you.
Perché bennina? Hala
Hello.
sama.
Who the hell are you? I haven't seen you here before. Guards, intruder alert!
Termette on sa min
Easy fella,
lukuna.
my name is Even Red Gray. I'm new here. Just started. Oh, I heard they had this new guy. I'm Peter Dong. What do you want from me? Let's go about Hemley's
Min
belongings.
sigara
Can you
kiki.
take any of Hemley's belongings? No. What do you want? That's about favorite TV show.
Ona min sa
What
nimi.
TV shows do you watch? I watch the Patriot Adventures. Hemley, poor Hemley, I met him yesterday. Now he seemed like a good guy. He broke the law.
Looking careful
So
for
I
us
heard.
all.
How could I have not seen him for the criminal he was? He outsmarted us all.
Ana fin ka yara basan
What do you
da.
mean? Always seemed so polite, so neat, never argued with anyone, went to all the meetings, voted the right way, although now I see why he protected me from Legram.
Termette on sa min lukuna.
Why? He wanted to gain my trust and learn important secrets from me.
Perché bennina?
You know important secrets. That's none of your business.
Inne får ana med kinne
Can you
halen.
tell me about your colleagues? Talk to me about Magda Rakovic.
Perché bodas kinne.
What do you think about the boss's secretary? To be honest, I envy her a bit.
Akira mi sinne for
Envy?
na.
Why? The boss always keeps her close. That's real trust.
Min sigara
Some
kiki.
people say she's mean. The ones who say that are worthless layabouts. Magda is a paragon of discipline, perseverance, and devotion. We should all be taking a leaf out of her book.
Inne gången med sa.
Do you know my father? No, I only know what happened to him. Surely you know more. Can you tell me anything? Everyone at the office yesterday, they're dying to know more details. There's nothing to tell. They didn't talk much.
Inne ona min sa nimi.
A shame. I heard that your father was a well-respected figure within the ministry. Now I understand why you're stuck in this waiting room with the rest of us. You didn't get the chance to ride on his coattails, did you?
Inne fitna ma dikki.
Shut up, Peter. Hey, you asked so much for trying to have a heart-to-heart. That's what the ministry.
som går big.
So how is it working for the ministry? Best job in the world. Here we can be of real service to the motherland. Everybody has another place and do the part. Working conditions?
Perché bodas kinne.
It's always so loud, dark, and stuffy in the general hall. How can anyone work in these conditions? Nobody's keeping you here. Do you know how many people want a job at the ministry?
Inne får ana med kinne halen.
If we at least open the windows? The ministry forbids the opening of windows. Why? Directive number 9808. Accident prevention. If your father had followed the law, he would still be alive.
Akira mi sinne
Leave
for
my
na.
father out of it. Just saying the law is the law. Even if we are on the first floor, the windows must stay closed. Even if it's in the air, it makes me see spots all the same. The windows must stay closed. Eh? What happened? New requirements as the first day of this month is entering public service, but Dong facing in code about free fund, you have been wired to okay. Yeah, but is there something else to do here? Empty it out or okay. Let's press save. Hello. Hello, I haven't seen you before. You here? My name is Even. I'm a Hazel. Nice to meet you. Let's see what Henry's belongs. Did you by any chance take any of Henry's things? No. Yeah, let's go with Hemnitz. What happened to Hemnitz? Can I talk about that? Sorry. Favorite TV show? Passion of the Leader. What about Peter Dong? Emma, what do you think about Peter Dong? Nothing, he's just a colleague. Dong is not a man of courage and strength. I would go as far to say he's a complete lack of these qualities is impressive. Ministry? How is it working for the ministry? I've only been working here for half a year. I prepare documents, write reports, collect statistics. See. Held orders, file correspondence, issue travel allowance and packages, receive packages, distribute packages. Emma, I get it. That's not to mention the visitors. They just won't stop coming and I do some other stuff. Wow. What can I do? I need the money. To be honest, by the end of the day I'm ready to collapse. Maybe I can find a husband here and finally give up this grind. Okay. Have a nice day. Okay. You've been issued one fare remaining. You will report it and something else will be noted in your personal file. Last week, another batch of utility bill dodging parasites was sent to work off the depths. Okay. On here. Over the cat riding, nice burning chest all puffed out. This must be the newcomer. The dearly departed Hemnitz was schlepping around the office yesterday. You know the most important thing you have to figure out during your first days in the office, rookie? What? It's who you are, buddy. Are you a wombat or a sun bear? What the? Wombat, sun bear? What the hell are you talking about? An elementary question, buddy. Are you a fat and harmless marsupial hiding in a hole, or a strong and dangerous bear that can take you on even a tiger? The office monkey is so ignorant. Haven't any of you been to Australia or Malaysia? Have you? No, but my father often traveled there and told me some things. He promised to take me with him someday, but it's a long story. So, buddy, are you a herbivore or a predator? So am I. Smart choice. We are small but highly dangerous, and we are a dying breed in this office full of wombats. I believe that predators like us should stick together to keep the herbivore population under control. I'm even Redgrave. Redgrave, the son of Caleb Redgrave. Wow. I'm not sure whether I should keep you close or tell you to get lost. Why? But is this your second day at the ministry and there are already too many dead bodies around you? Yeah, let's go about Hemnitz. What happened to Hemnitz? You see? I did, but I'm not sure I understand. There's nothing to understand. He might have failed to meet his quota or they had some problems with the boss. Main thing is that there's no more Hemnitz. Let's go about the biometric safe. Do you happen to see a biometric safe in his hands? Haven't asked me to get a letter and a biometric safe from his belongings when he was being taken away. I only just remembered about the letter. What is it? Not so fast, buddy. I'm not your postman. Nobody pays me to deliver your mail. I have a great idea. Poor Peter Dong seems pretty upset about Hamlet. Looks like he's about to cry. And who are we if not sympathetic colleagues? I think you should try and cheer him up. Let's play a little prank on him. Us? Yeah, but you do the pranking and we both do the laughing. You want the save, don't you? So let's get on with it. Take Dong for a ride and it's yours, fair and square. I agree. My sense of humor isn't as refined or subtle as yours. Emotions are the key. Find Dong's weakness and take advantage of them. Have a nice day. Okay, let's just hand in. No, wait. And over here this pass. Which me? Now I can finally fire him. He's good at he didn't have any library books. They are very strict about that. Now his promotion allotment is open. His promotion allotment? He was to be transferred to another floor and now the position is vacant. Every idiot in here is going to be fighting over it. No, Hemnit's personal file is ready to be transferred to the archive. But the courier hasn't brought me all the documents I need for the archive yet again. He doesn't care and we are the ones who will be rewarded for losing documents that contain state secrets. Look around in the cards by the workplaces. If you find documents, bring them to me. Goodbye. Great employers, being an employee of the month, loves his jobs, news in general, curious, admires, approves, sensing. Okay. Let me ask her about him. That's about Peter Dong. Emma, what do you think about Peter Dong? Nothing, he's just a colleague. Dong is not a man of courage. Okay, so he doesn't have any courage and strength. So he's weakness then, okay. Check this one. And it's cold.
Noin niin sikäppän.
About work.
Pane fitnekö jäljellä sen där.
John de men sin vid ficken.
So, play with the tongue scene. Weak. It's done. Save.
Nu är cigarren.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, so it's. Okay. All the screws out of my work chair, so they fell apart when I sat on it. Meet my work reports before I did and changed my name. He must have come to work early to disassemble my chair and then I lost out on the bonus as a result. Marco Legger. Chorus of the labor's colleague leader, we are with you, the leader's best friend club. Already on the 5th of each month, progress to month, okay. New requirements, so the first day of this month is entering 40% in addition to identity certificate. You have forgotten me again. You waste your time on other men. You will never find yourself a winner if you don't join me for dinner. Come to all. That's complete. All staff to assemble on the bridge. All hail the leader. Today's hero is Peter Dawn. His common mistaken believes that his colleagues in the ministry have an interest in his personal life. You think you're a great poet, you have zero talent, there are cockroaches in this ministry with more artistic ability. Every employee must think only about their work. Men are forbidden to think about women, and women are forbidden to think about men. For crime of mass mailing, you are sentenced to a reprimand in your personal file, a quintuple fine, and a community service in the metro, where you have to scrub away graffiti. All hail the leader, not back to your workplaces anymore. And that was pretty cruel. What do you want? What was the biometric safe?
Kan med bara skinny ba. Adi.
Need a safe, Marco. Let me have a deal. You have to prank Dong. He will cry with shame. I'll cry with joy, and you'll cry with happiness after getting a letter. Everyone wins.
Kira mi sino fa na mo. May si gana
Come
kiki
here.
ba. Para kini kaya bas.
Oh, we had to do all of those.
Ina fit na mati kiro.
On the folder from the archive.
Ina fa wana makini halan so.
Give it to me, I will take care of it and find out who lost it. The review the day he was born. And if you find something like that in the future, bring it directly to me. Do not show it to anyone and don't look inside. It's safer for us both that way.
Kan med bara skinny ba.
Got it? Do just that, thank you. So... do this. Anonymous Trust Service, welcome to you, Evan Red. Submit information request. Take part in the competitive environment program. Employees, submit your application for a part in the Brave 4 program. On promotion, you'll be free. Colleagues in a career race and get them to give up. One job, one winner. Get your promotion if you're not afraid of winning competition, that is. And congratulations, you're ready. So you have been added to the Brave 4 promotion program. Limit 3 colleagues from the list of competitors to move up the career ladder. Colleagues must volunteer or forcibly withdraw the can. Follow directives and report to your rival's violation of them to get a bonus. Here's hoping your career reaches new heights.
Ni kaya ko pa solo, ile ko.
Made the right choice, okay? Person call from office phone is working, okay? So what else then? Fear and weakness. Peter? Let's get about hell. Oh, you're right, you don't look so well. You know, I can't seem to find the pills my mother gave me. Are you sick? My head is killing me. A big head as big as yours is no wonder. What do you want? I see what Hammer Hazer. I don't want to talk to you about you and Hazer. It's not me and Hazer. It's none of your business anyway. You should information from the terminal. You sent your love letter to everyone, Peter. Now they all know. It wasn't me, though. What difference does it make? Mommy's going to kill me. What do you mean? You're right, even. I'm a worthless, pathetic nerd. You didn't say anything like that. You don't have to, you already know it. I fell in love with Emma like a fool at the moment I set eyes on her, and I have suffered ever since. You know, we live in a country partial to suffering. There's nothing to be ashamed of. She's a really nice girl, and I think you two would make a great couple. You really think so? Of course. Have you seen how pretty she is, like a cover girl from Young Patriots, and me? I could have walked up to her and... I won't deny it, Peter. You're not exactly the macho bad boy type all the girls love, but there are a lot of other positive qualities the women appreciate. You're an all-around good guy, see? You just need to play to your strengths. What strengths? You're hardworking, you don't drink, you have prospects, and you don't look at all like someone who could hurt a girl's feelings. What do I do? Where do I start? Let's go out on a date, but not on a restaurant club. Take her to the theater or an exhibition. If we show her how serious you are about her. Date? Are you nuts? She just laughed at me.
Pane finne kaya ba
And
sen
start with flowers. You know what kind she likes? There's a little fun page from a flower magazine in her trash can recently. It had red and white roses, violets, red poppies, yellow tulips, and white feather grass on it.
Ine finne ma
The
dikir.
memory you have. I bet Mommy says it's phenomenal. You know all the leaders' speeches by heart.
Akira mi sinne fa na mo
Better
fa.
off remembering what kind of flowers the girl of your dreams likes. Okay, I found out myself. Oh, Raven, that would be wonderful. So what
Le che chiamo fa ba
colleagues?
solo ile ko.
Talk about Marco
Ah,
Legrand.
pe son go be na fa lo.
Why is this Legrand always picking on you? Because he's a jerk and a bastard.
Ine go ma
I
mesa.
see. He knows I'm smarter and piss him off, and he's capable of his pulling stupid, often dangerous pranks that he calls harmless jokes. Last time he stuck an experimental car safety airbag on my chair that bounced me up to the ceiling. Really? The compression fracture of the spine is no joke. It's dangerous, and he has laughed. What could be safer than a safety airbag? I hate him, scumbag. Piece of shit.
Ine fa ana me kinne
Why don't you complain to the boss? Because Legrand's daddy has money coming out of his ears, so his idiot son gets away with anything. While those who want to work honestly can only rely on themselves, doesn't matter. Just you wait till I get the promotion. Okay, about Magda.
Me ba se kinne.
What do you think about secretary? To be honest, I am Herbie. Oh yeah.
Terme. Akira mi sinne.
Talk about Emma Hayes. So you're in love with Emma Hayes, aren't you? What? Me? Yeah, see. Come on, Peter. I think she's a really nice girl and you two make a great couple. I think so, of course.
Pane finne.
A bubble gum prank. Okay.
Ah, pe son go be na fa lo. Ine fa. Perché me ne. Lui si ga. Che me ba. Ine finne ma dik. Akira mi sinne. Terme. Ine go ma me. Ine hono me.
Levar ako pa ding na.
There are flowers. There are colors.
Pane finne kaya ba
What's your
sen.
favorite color?
Levar mo.
Red, of course. Everyone loves red. It's bright like the ministry's banners.
Akira mi sinne fa na mo
What kind of
fa.
flowers do you like? All kinds, except poppies. I'm allergic to them.
Ine go ma mesa.
Have a nice day.
Ragin ka ka to.
Talk about flowers. Red? No. Have you found out what flowers Emma likes? Red
Terme
poppies.
te se mi
There's
lo.
nothing better than red poppies. Hope it works. I hope it doesn't work. Hmm. See what happens when you go here then.
Amore garu mazara bare.
Hello, I work as a caretaker. I brought you the weekly list of crimes committed by the tenants of House 2 bis. Okay. There is complaint. Order, I guess. Tuesday. What? I took it.
아무래도 그러면서 알아버려.
No, but neighbor Rosa Dark is illegally selling perfume that her husband comes against the smugglers at the border. For the customs sees property sale, but where the proceeds go into their pockets, that's where. Okay. I did. Oh, what the heck? Can't complain now then. Seriously? Hello, read an article in the military science bulletin about the analysis of the explosive used in the most recent active subtoss in the plastic plant. For an event here, I must say, you see those terrorists managed to synthesize here the unknown compound with incredible explosive power. Are you a fan of this then? Now means the Oven Test Media Award to send the results of their interrogation to our lab. Okay. So I have to. Okay, that one then. It's quest, science and technology. What? Didn't I take that one? Visitor, I live near the weapons factory. Some small people regularly meet up in the wasteland behind the building and fry kites. Small people meaning children. Might be children, but they could also be spies from the south and pretend to be children that they can take photos of the factory. Photos are small, aren't they? I demand that you detain them all. So, situation. I took order. What the? Okay.
Được kẹt phó báo số nữa ý lấy cổ.
Okay, so it isn't a site for you. Nope. What the heck, man?
Livazão, Jesus, cada palecare, eu tô tudo vídeo.
I want to pursue some policemen beat up my husband on the street. They thought he was a criminal. Now he can't work anymore. I'm supposed to take care of the kids now. I demand that those policemen be punished. Really was a mistake? Well, yes, I am. Either guilty, not innocent. Okay, complaint. You should be ordered. I don't have any more Tuesday off. Shit. Okay. Now I want to report that Alex Padrotsky, the runner, has refused to take vitamins recommended by a doctor because they contain everything. Yes, you know, it's just a small harmless little stimulant. It puts a spring in your step, everyone takes it, and he's jeopardizing our team's chances for the world championship. Nation, culture and sport. What? Here's a list of unmarried women librarians. What for? To be disseminated within male-dominated companies. Every hard-working man needs a smart woman. Haven't you received the latest directive from the Ministry of Social Care about increasing the birth rate? No. I want to get a permit to read certain extracts of our white. I was thinking it was information. I want to get a permit to read certain extracts of our wisely used biography allowed on Station Square and Obedience Drive. What for? Increase patronage among our fellow countrymen. Request, alright. Patriots. Wow. Next. I need a felony Venolins case. I need all felony Venolins cases from the past 5 years related to patients in silence among them. I'm writing an essay on the effectiveness of our law enforcement agency and want to demonstrate how much the number of prosecuted hooligans has grown. So he wants information. Oh. He wants a request. On our Order. Check. What?
아무리 그러면서 알아버려.
I believe this is the sign.
Perché bennino?
Because I know what's wrong. Those immigrants, those refugees, is downright acceptable. They go around harassing women on the streets, catcalling, doing all sorts of perverted things. Can you give an example?
아무리 그러면서
Of course I
알아버려.
can. Yesterday I was walking down the street when a group of them ran up to me, looked me up and down, and ran away without saying a thing. I demand that you find those brutes. Hmm? Okay, next. Hi, I need Professor Sunning's home address.
Tervetuloa milloin?
We don't give out that kind of information to unauthorized individuals. I'm not unauthorized. I am Professor Snoddick. I get a bit forgetful sometimes. I can't seem to remember where I live. I can help you. I'd like the Ministry of Social Security to provide me with a note of my address. I'll put it in my passport right next to my residence permit and housing information. That way I will never lose it. Okay. Here we go, buddy. Okay, we take this last one. Visitor, excuse me, I'm trying to find out where Simon Popesco was taken to. He was arrested yesterday at the factory gate. So he was handing out pamphlets to the workers, but I called bullshit. Someone would never do that. He has 3 kids to take care of. Please help. Okay, your request. Should we take Ministry of Labor? Or is it the order? The order. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey sir, you have forgotten me again. You waste your time on another man. Okay. See if we can find these. Plans for tonight? Usual, finish some paperwork, watch TV and go to bed. Pretty girl like you really have nothing more fun to do after work? It really just more work in TV? This pretty girl would love to do something fun if the company is good and a suggestion. anything to the store.
Pessoa bem,
I might well have to work, but as for now,
Udah boleh agak
what are
dulu.
you talking about?
Aqui na Messina foi na
I'm
farm.
new to the city. I'm all alone. I have no one. No one to hold me to keep me warm.
Permeda ada
What are you getting at? Oh, what's
Ini
this?
fick na mate
Come to the store with me and I'll show you.
Harva
Cock you on red grey. I thought you were married.
Udah boleh agak dulu.
What makes you think I'll be going there with you?
Ini honom inte ens name.
We're adults. We are free to do what we like, so why not? Besides,
Yung sigara aqui que ma.
I can give it to
Kenapa
you.
ada ketina kok?
Look at that. Now he's suddenly rich. If you offer 100,
Ini go med mesa.
100 that could be yours.
Reva
What do you
Ramon.
take me for?
Termente eu isso me.
Yeah, maybe this is a bad job.
Levar aku pergi.
Didn't expect something like that from you even. You seem like a good guy.
Ini fick na mate que
Nice day.
Permeda ada besar.
Damn it. Okay, it's backfired. But, what do you want?
Ini honom inte ens name.
Here you go. Hey, what do you want? How did it go?
Ani fick ni göra besunda.
Talk about Emma.
Ini får honom inte.
You're in love with Emma Hayes, ain't you?
Ini go. Där kan man inte. Kan vi bara så.
Nothing happened between those two?
Levani pampero med kärnäti bani vunsmani.
Vilken kärna får bara så nu. Ile go.
More information. Mm-hmm. Let's begin our bachelor. Release with warning, cadence up against you forgot me again, you waste your time. I'm not a man, you will never find yourself a winner if you don't join me for dinner. There's nothing new in here though.
Daging kakak turun onda.
Let's go about Peter Dawn.
Aqui na Messina foi na farm.
What do you think of Peter Dawn?
Petak
I
tokat
think he's just
kan
color.
senari.
Let's get Can I
Yung
ask
sigara
about...
aqui que ma.
Na petak.
So I'm a little bit confused to what the actual heck.
No, ini si kamera.
Pessoa bem.
Från Messina vid ficken.
pastry, no. Huh. We checked all those then. Okay, so there's not enough time. I'm just wondering if I should. Just do it. Okay.
Pessoa gue beda apa lo? Kan bebo. Ini gue nggak mes. Termetu. Mana video? Perché bennena? Ah, nem. Akhirnya mesin ya, Fana. Ini får han med knä. Ini video mati.
What the heck, man?
Lika kjärta får bara solo. I lekop.
What the heck was that bullshit then? I don't think there's anything I can do now. Unless I can get in there somehow. I've seen his stuff though. That's the thing. Oh yeah. Money, baby. Just get this million. I can repeat myself. If you want to get any money from me until I see that you're behaving rationally. Want to see some actual results. When terms remain the same, get married and have children, or get promoted. But with your level of diligence and promotion is out of question, or waiting on those grandchildren. Vending machines following number requests for employees. They should be closing staff canteens and replace them with modern vending machines offering. Okay. Yeah, forgetting me again. You waste your time on other men. You will never find yourself. Over. Okay. Because it's closing times. Guess it's time to go sleep then. There you go. Mister.
Mikä me sinne vanha
Hey,
vaan?
nice little girl. What's your name? Are you lost? No, my mom works in the ministry and I wait for her after school. When she finishes her work, we'll go home. My name is Anka. What's yours?
Kyllä se käy.
Evan. So she's not going home?
Pisong ko
Why don't you go home? It's boring. The radio keeps saying blah blah blah, war this, war that, so I figured I'd train beetles to keep myself busy. Found them in the bushes, a whole bunch, though Mom won't let me bring them inside. She says the building manager will get mad. Did your mom tell you not to talk to strangers? Yeah. How come you're talking to me? Don't you remember I told you my name is Ankas and I'm with strangers? Okay. Okay, so we should pick up some bugs then. I didn't get the chance, James. He was hanged at the meeting today, just like that. This is horrible. Everyone started clapping. How could that happen? All for the course season. Punishments are clearly stated in Clause 12 of the Ministry Job Referral. Important positions entail elevated levels of responsibility or something like that. It's very suspicious. Did anyone overhear your conversation? No, he refused to talk in the ministry. We spoke near the statue of the leader. Good yet clearly useless precaution. There are ears all over the ministry, down to the last break. I still can't believe it. Did you think your job was going to be a walk in the park? It's a nest of vipers, you must become the goddamn king of the vipers if you want to get promoted. Hell with this, Hemnitz. Keep on working. Let's start with your eminent superior, Pete Ferguson. He's the pathetic man who loves only money. You will see for yourself soon enough. Pete knows whose son you are. Everyone does, so he'll be careful. You need to gain his trust if you want to get him to slip up. Gather some information about him, squeeze it out of him, talk to colleagues, fulfill a few of his requests if your conscience allows you to, of course. You need some dirt on that arrogant son of a bitch. But don't forget that Ferguson is just the first step. He's not that important. Your main goal is to rise through the ranks. So you're working on the first floor at the moment. You have to make your way up higher. So either build up your authority, ruin your boss, or get rid of colleagues who pose you any competition. So, it's standard procedure. You get promoted when you're enough authority, use the work phone to find out how much you need. I can't help you much with authority. You have to work, strengthen the ministry's power and the leader's glory, get colleagues out of your way. Okay. Colleagues. Your colleagues are your competitions. So make them not big. Okay. You're saying I should plot against my colleagues, sneak around, frame them, blackmail them, drive them to suicide? You're saying that's all fair in war. So there's no... Is there any other way? Another way, go for it. Ask them to withdraw, arrange a transfer to another department, or wear them down. Makes no difference to me. I'm only interested in the result. Victory. I don't care about what kind of person I would be if there's such a victory. Always have a choice, Yeah, we don't have that much of a choice. Let's see, water payment. 350. That's all our freaking money. I heck is Lexington to have the national soccer team. Who those two? fucking boring on TV show. Active MP ministry employees. Red, red or red. Okay. Ferguson. So it's one. There's nothing we can really do right now. Let's go to sleep.